right to it. Right to it. Good morning, Mr. Felix. How you doing, sir?
Hey, man, blessed, man. I woke up on the wake-up list, man. Do this last Saturday show of the month with you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm very excited about today's show. We got a action-packed show. We got a lot going on, these Olympics and all this good stuff. But first, we want to start with saying, see what jersey you got. We've been doing that lately. I didn't quite do the Tigers this week. I went with our merch. Let's see if I can stand up and get us in there. You see me a little bit with the merch. I guess not. I guess our merch is in here. And you say what you got what edition of the Angels you got today?
It's Mike Trout, man.
Mike Trout. Okay. All right. The young phenom who's been around for a little while, still making his mark. Often injured, but it's okay. He's still in there doing pretty good. He's still doing good. They beating our Tigers, but who's not been beating them lately? But that's another story for later on in the show.
Just say I won, man.
I ain't seen that fat lady yet. I ain't seen the fat lady.
Okay, I see.
No offense to BBWs. No offense to BBWs.
And all your Kamau Williams.
I'll take them all. That's all right. So send them to Kamau Williams at noemail.com.
Right.
All right. As selected by you, our wonderful Sports Talk family, our topic of the week are the Olympic trials. They are going strong over the last couple of weeks. It's just a part of the exciting lead up in the summer. Every 4 years, we get to have this excitement going on in our summertime. And about 3 weeks, just about, they're going to be getting started in Paris. The venues are pretty much together over there, and everybody's almost ready to go. They'll have the team set so they can pick the groupings for the different groupings. We're going to start with track and field. The biggest story out of track and field so far is 16-year-old Quincy Wilson. The young man is just a decision away from being on the Olympic team. The coach is trying to decide who all he's going to keep because, the top three go, and, of course, they make some decisions after that. His score is right up there with the rest of them. If you want to put him on the relay team, that would be history to have someone that young to go. I think the youngest person ever to go was 19 and compete in the Olympics, and that was many, many, many years ago. But I wish this young man good luck. Did you see any races that he's been in so far?
No, I haven't caught a capture, a glimpse yet. I have to do my.
He's good. You can just tell the difference was the older guys had more experience than him. He was right there with them, and you can tell that that experience down the stretch. Then they knew when to push it, and after you get if you start out so far, you got to know how to sustain it. And to me, that seemed like the difference with him. And but he was right there. So I hope he do make the team. And we got another youngster that was out there yesterday, 18-year-old Vance Nielsen, a hurdler, and he was right there with him as well. I think he took second place in his heat. I didn't get a chance to see if he made the team directly, but if he came in the top three of the finals. But Mr. Vance. I want to say Nance Wilson for some reason, but Mr. Vance, he was out there doing very well himself. How can I put it? A white chocolate thunder young man, and you don't see that too often. You see it in the prelims, but you don't see it in the later rounds. But he right there with him. So I wish this young man luck as well. And of course, we got Sha'Carri Richardson putting down tracks in 100 and 200, the top time so far in the world. I just see her confidence. That's what I see, because she never runs a technical race. Right. There's no such thing as a technical race in her, and because you really see it when she slow down. Yeah. Slow down, it just looked like she was running in some house shoes. That's how it looks. That's what she looked like she running. Get out there, she go. Right. They say improve your block work and your stride rate and everything. If I was a coach, I wouldn't mess with none of that. Just believe in yourself and go, young lady. Of course, there's you got to put the parachute on them and run them with the weights and stuff like that. I get, work on the resistance. But in terms of her stride and her, that sort of thing, sometimes you don't mess with it. That's just what's best for them.
Yeah.
Have you gotten to see her yet with the pre-con gel in her hair, slicked back a little bit?
Yeah, I saw it. I got a glimpse. I got a glimpse.
I had to go old school with the pre-con gel because sometimes she wear her wig, sometimes she wear her braids, sometimes she wear her hair out. But right now she look like round the way girl from back in the day with the hair back and the ponytail with the pre-con gel on it. So that's what I like about Sha'Carri. And I also, every time I think about it, I got to give her an apology because I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think she was gonna be here, and I honestly, because this would make me also. This is actually year number 4, Felix. Not 3, 4.
For what?
For us, our 4th year. You know why?
Why is that?
When we first started, we were debating as to whether or not she should have made the team because she was smoking the marijuana. That was 4 years ago.
That was 4 years. Wow, time goes fast. Huh?
Mm-hmm. I thought it was year 3, but it's 4.
Wow.
It's year 4.
Year 4.
Can you believe that?
No, I can't. Year 4. Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is. 4 years.
I didn't think that would happen at all.
Yeah, that's great. Well, I mean, I think if maturity took over, right? And then the people in her camp and how, the passion she has for her grandmother, I think, they was like, you're going to do what you want to do, but it's a time and a place to do what you want to do. And I think it finally started clicking. And she was like, okay. Because at the end of the day, who gets that chance? Who really gets that? You know what I'm saying? So I guess she's saying this is a golden opportunity. So let me kind of pull it back a little. But yeah, kudos to her. Yeah.
Well, we haven't getting word in the background. Is that better, sir? Can you hear me a little bit better? I made a little change in the background to my microphone. Hopefully you can hear me.
Absolutely.
Marcus said he couldn't hear me, so let me go back to the original setting.
Okay.
There we go. Yep. So hopefully it's not going out over the airways that way. But I think it's a little loud on his side. So I'm gonna move closer to the microphone. Moving closer to the microphone helps me. I don't want to be too close to the camera. I don't want to scare the little kids out there.
Man. Scare the little kid. Right.
Yeah, in bad news in the Olympics, we had Mr. Thing Mu. She failed and wasn't able to qualify for the Olympics. I don't know if they're going to put her in a different event. I don't know she runs the distances. As of right now, she wasn't. She's not on the team. I don't know if they're going to put her in a different event that she can try and qualify for. She has been injured a little bit lately, and she was the phenom in the last Olympics out there, beating everybody by 10, 12, 13 body lengths. Well, this time, things change. So I hope everything works out where she can get in a different event and make it to the Olympics. The thing move. She's the runner that attends Texas A&M, and I hated to see those tears. That really hurt me. But people talk about maybe they should have a legacy where they allow people to say, well, she was there last time. She's had a top time so far this year. So not that let them go. But you got to look at Mary Lou Retton.
Right.
She failed in the Olympics, and that was it. You had I don't know if you remember about good 12 years ago, they had the two guys that was going to be in the decathlon, and it was so and so versus so and so, and one of them didn't make it to the Olympics. So that's
oh yeah. Wasn't it Dan and Dave or something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
Dan and Dave, I think that's what it was.
Yeah, and one of them didn't make it. So it was either
Dave didn't make it, but Dan made it.
Yeah. So they had a whole $1 million commercial setup and everything already that they'd already shot for Olympics.
Yeah.
One guy didn't make it, so it's precedence that says they're not going to do that.
Right.
So I really feel bad for her, but we gotta stick by the rules, just like we discussed 4 years ago when we talked about with Sha'Carri. But she just looks so confident and happy out there.
Right.
And she's just a tunnel focus. There's tunnel focus out there. Speaking of tunnel focus, we got a young lady by the name of Gabby Thomas yesterday who turned in the fastest 200-meter race for the ladies. I posted it on the page, our sports talk page, and how excited you could hear her, and how she talked about how she had tunnel focus out there. Once she got to the 100-yard mark, how she was able to push through and make it on in, make it through in the top three, so she can get to the finals for her race. So it's an exciting time. It's that time, which is great because normally around this time we saying what sports going on. It's just baseball. And then the next week we're gonna talk about that a little bit later. We got the All-Star game coming up, then the ESPYS. So this kind of fills in a little bit the excitement that we normally don't have due to the quote unquote lack of sports. Even though sports, for somebody sports like me who loves sports, I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be able to turn in on a baseball game and see what else is out there. If it's table tennis, I'm gonna watch that. But you get more of a feel with these Olympics.
Man,
let's see what else we got. We got swimming. Miss Katie Ledecky, she out there killing everybody. She beating somebody so bad that nobody else is even on the camera screen. When she turned that flip that hit the wall and get halfway through, nobody even near her. And
wow.
So she killing them. And we got Simone Manuel. She requalified for the Olympics. She won the gold medal 4 years ago. All this is happening in the Lucas Oil Field in Indianapolis, which inspired them to now in 2028, when it goes back to Los Angeles, they're going to be at SoFi Stadium. They're going to do swimming and diving at SoFi. So that should be pretty cool.
Yeah.
So put it back in another dome stadium. That's pretty cool. So my question is, the swimming is only 10 feet. Diving is like 50 feet deep. What are they going to do? A pre-made pool and then just ship it in there and build around it? That would be my biggest question. How are they going to fabricate it? You can always put the deck around it and put the stands, and then keep the stands at a certain height. Right. That you see that all the time with like the NCAA tournament, but that's a lot deeper than what you normally used to, because you still got to do synchronized swimming. You still have to do 1 meter, 3 meter platform diving. So I'm interested how that's going to turn out and how that's going to look. I'm excited for the possibility of the engineering. We can fabricate pretty much anything nowadays, so that's going to look good. Good morning, Mr. Benton. How you doing, sir? From the South Midwest. How you doing, sir? Originally from Michigan. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us this morning. Appreciate your encouragement. All right, well, let's see what else we got. We got gymnastics. Of course, Miss Simone Biles is out there. She beating them like they stole something as usual, and they got some of the other young ladies out there that's been in college. They're doing great as well. So I'm excited about that portion as well. Of course, her husband is there, Mr. Jonathan, and I hate to say they still call him Mr. Biles, but hey, if I was married to her and everybody wanted to call me Mr. Biles, I wouldn't be mad about it. That's my wife, and she out there killing them. So, hey, we don't take that. Ooh, that's not nice. I see some badness in there. Keep my nose down. All right. All right, we're going. And also, women's national soccer team. Mainstay Alex Morgan was not brought back on the team this year. She is 35, and the coach said that she's directly going with a younger team, and they are looking to medal again. They didn't do as well as they would have liked in the World Cup, but they are looking to do well again here in the Olympics. Speaking of youth and of one of our favorite people in the world, Dennis Rodman. His daughter Trinity Rodman is on the Olympic team. She made the team, so she'll be going to France. She'll be going to France. So good luck to her on that.
Did you not know where they were going?
Brain fart.
Right. I have those a lot. Yes.
getting younger around here. But they headed off to France, and of course it's going to be a tough role for them. But they're as always one of the favorites to be on the podium. They're not necessarily know if they're going to be able to make the gold medal game with the new youth, but we're going to see. I almost forgot, in the men's gymnastics, Mr. Fred Richard and Coy Young, both collegiate gentlemen, made the team. Mr. Fred Richards from the University of Michigan, and Coy Young is at Stanford. They made it for the men, and they're looking to medal for the first time in the Olympics in like 20 years or something like that. The men have the medal for the U.S. So their numbers are strong within the world, and they're looking to make some changes. All right, we got through our first segment of the day. Don't forget to click like, click share, and don't forget to get the book, Gratefulness Journey Every Day, written by the one. Let's see, the other side. Let's see here. See if I can get this in here. That's the fun part about technology. You gotta get this camera just right. You gotta get it because I gotta. I have a background because my background often changes where I'm doing the show. But I tried to get the book in there. Gratefulness Journey Every Day, written by Mr. Marcus Holmes, who is the Wiz and Oz behind us, working on everything, make sure everything is working correctly. And so kudos to him and thanks for him for doing all that. And just come on in. If you're listening to us, if you're watching us, make a comment, let us know we're here. We do appreciate you. We want to make sure we are on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, of course, and Instagram. So come on in and talk to us. Let us know we're making good comments and we're making incorrect comments. And if we're saying something wrong, tell us what the right thing to say. That's what we're here for. All right, we're gonna move to the NBA draft. Before we talk about the picks, is it really worth watching anymore? I know we talked about this last year. Is it worth watching? I know they do a lot of the fanfare, the suits, and the outfits, and the hair, and the jewelry, and all the sponsorship. They always talk about who the suit came from and what's the inspiration. Are we even watching it anymore?
Well, this year it was just the reason we watched because we wanted to see what was going to happen with this certain star and his son, and it lived up to anticipation, or it lived up to the scrutiny that's coming behind the NBA. The NBA isn't the NBA no more. The NBA is just entertainment. And if you watched the draft Wednesday night, you saw that they, like Isaiah Thomas said, y'all changed all the rules for Jordan for him to, dunk, because you want to market the dunk. So now you done went and changed all the rules because this man wants to play with his son. Not only did you just show that the whole thing is a farce, you just did. You know what I'm saying? No, you went around and you told NBA teams don't draft him. If he draft him, he gonna go to Australia. Then the day after, I don't know if this is true or not. I was watching it before we came on the air. You go out and say, well, me and the coach didn't want to draft him, but we drafted because LeBron held us hostage. He said he was going to opt out and go play with the Celtics, and he was going to three-peat with them. Bye. Let him go. Man, I'd be so glad when he retired, man. It's I don't even know. I don't even have the word in the English language. It's beyond sickening. That's what it is. It's because, okay, add them. Did y'all get better? No. You're going to either finish a 7th or 8th seed. You're going to probably have to play yourself into the tournament. You're probably going to end up getting ousted again by Denver or somebody else. And then what? We right back here again. Like if I was Rob Pelinka and I was JJ Redick, let him go. Bye. Go ahead. Go to Boston. Bye. Don't threaten me, man. I'm the GM. You're the player. Yes, we do value you on our team, but you're not about to hold. Every year when free agency comes, he holds the NBA hostage.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all end up giving in to this man. Michael never did that. Michael said, that's why it's hard for me to say he's a GOAT. Because Mike stood on it. Mike said, okay, if Phil not coming back, I'm not coming back. And that was the end of it. This cat, oh no, I didn't have nothing to do with Darvin Ham getting fired. Man, stop lying. Like, own up to it.
Well, my thoughts was that I always said that they should have just hired LeBron to be the player coach.
That's what I said last week on the show. I was like, I apologize to you. Yeah, you're right.
They should make him the player coach. We already know that he orchestrated getting JJ Redick in there. They had a podcast in the middle of the season, and they dogging Darvin Ham out. And the word was LeBron is not going to let him fail. But hey, what happened with Russell? Well, they brought Russell in. He made the tweet, keep that same energy. Yeah, what happened to the energy at the end of the season? Russ don't like that man to this day. He won't talk to him. When they play against him, they go to shake hands. Russ go to the other end of the court and put his head up in the air like he ain't come to see me. It's almost like Adrian Dantley and Isaiah Thomas. So how did that work out? But honestly, I think they really should have just said that LeBron be the player coach. Because that's exactly what's happening. He's also, of course, they're also directing in the front office about his son. I'm not mad about that. And why not? Because at the 55th pick, that late in the second round, what are you really getting in today's NBA? It's not like, 20 years ago, you had 5, 6, 7 rounds, and the good 4 of those guys was going to make the team. It's not like that no more.
But the same thing, you just divided your locker room. Because, your locker room is divided. Okay, I like to play pretend. We always play pretend on this show, so I'm going to play pretend. Okay. You are an NBA player. I'm an NBA player, and we got Bronny sitting between us. Okay, we all 3 of us on the bench. I turn to you and I say, come on. Man, LeBron out here on some BS, man. Now, who's sitting next to us? His son, right? Okay, so how you think that conversation gonna go on the ride home? Hey, Dad, what's going on? Man, we should get rid of Phil. Why? Phil said, man, you be on BS. All you doing is being a stool pigeon. Like my grandmama and grandfather used to say. That's what they used to call him back in the day. You're a stool pigeon. Because all you're going to do is run back and tell him. So now I got LeBron coming to me. Hey, man, you got something you want to say to me? Yeah, you be on BS, dog. So now he done went upstairs. Breaking news. The Lakers cut ties with Mr. Holmes. How many of them do you think going to get cut like that?
Well, that's not the first time it happened. Old boy was talking about when he was talking about the girl he was sleeping with on the Lakers, and they got rid of him for that. That's nothing new.
That's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, are you gonna really value him as an NBA teammate, or are you gonna look at him like, dog, you can't say nothing around this cat because he go back and tell his dad everything. There it is. So now the locker room is divided. You ain't gonna want to trust me. Team meals, you ain't gonna want to sit at the table with them. You ain't gonna none of that. That's a man.
To me, it's already like that.
Nah.
It's to me, I feel like it's already like that.
It's basically AD and LeBron. Everybody else is over there. Because it's like AD.
I don't even think AD and LeBron on the same page.
Nah, I'm gonna have to disagree. I mean, that's why we agree to disagree. I'm gonna have to disagree. And the only reason I say that is because last year during draft, you ran up to Rob and Jeannie and you tried to trade AD for Kevin Durant. Then the Golden State Warriors tried to trade for LeBron. So that's what I'm not. He needs AD as much as AD needs him.
Yeah, they do. I agree with you on that 100%. I agree with you on that 100%. They do need each other, but at the end of the day, where I see it, why not? Let's see what happens. They did everything else, and then they made all the mistakes. They got rid of Kuzma and all the other good talent. So, let's see what happens. Play it out. Let it go ahead and go all the way through, and let's see what happens. Honestly, I don't even know if he's gonna make the team. He'll probably be in the G League. Honestly, that's my thing. I think it'll be a good publicity stunt. Go through summer league that start next week. Go through training camp. He'll be the last one cut, and it'll be a nice statement. They tried it. Then he's gonna go play in the G League or go overseas and come back next year. But it was worth a try. And you got to be honest with yourself. Are you gonna do and be like Giannis and his brothers, or
he's a clown? That brother that played with him in Milwaukee, man.
It was two of them there at one point. One of them was on the Lakers at the time.
One of them used to play for the Lakers. One of them played for the Lakers and the Lakers.
At one point it was three. I can't even say the last name. I don't even want to mess up the last name. Giannis and Company. It was three Giannis and Company, the three brothers. But before that, one of them got a Laker. I think he got a ring with him in the bubble, as a matter of fact.
Right, that should be like the youngest one. But the one that plays with him in Milwaukee, I don't promote violence. I don't wish violence on no one. But that one right there, somebody need to crack all this open. Like, talk too much. Seriously, talk too entirely much, and then you trash. That's the whole point. You trash. It'd be a difference if you had game and you was a double night, man. You only over there because of him. That's the only reason. You don't get it. You're only in the NBA because of him. If he retired right now, you'd be on the first thing smoking.
Yeah, but also when you look at the talk, a lot of that's cultural. That's from his culture. They talk a lot of junk. That's just what they do. All right, let's bring it back a little bit. The first pick in the draft was Sha'Carri Richardson. Hope I'm saying that name right, from France. 3 of the top 10 picks were from France. We've been saying this for a minute. It's a truly international game now. The Pistons drafted Ron Holland. They're saying he is a good long-term player and on the same ilk as Jaylen Brown. Played on the G League Ignite team. The Pistons have been busy. They traded 4 Tim Hardaway Jr. and 3 draft picks, and they sent Quentin Grimes to Dallas. The Timberwolves trade Wendell Morrell and the 37 pick to the Pistons for the number 53 pick. Pistons have a lot of cap space. Trajan Langdon said it himself. I'm gonna bring in some players and some picks. I'm gonna bring in some draft capital. That's my thing right now. My thing is bringing a coach. Who gonna coach him? Who gonna coach the summer league team? I guess the shooting coach, the one coach that they know they got, the shooting coach. He gonna coach the summer league, I guess. Or Trader, you gonna coach him? Or Mike Abdenauer, you gonna bring him back to coach him? Who gonna coach the summer league team? That to me, that's.
I think my phone gonna ring about 12:15. I'm gonna get a call from Trajan Langdon. And if he make me a nice little offer, I'll go coach him. It's only X's and O's. Basketball is a brotherhood. It's like riding a bike. Once you do it once, but see, my first thing would be summer league. This is the thing. Summer league, you can pick up anybody because it's summer league. I would bring in everybody, whoever didn't get drafted, all that. Like the kid that played with Bronny. He didn't get drafted. Bring him in. And that dude averaged 16 a game.
Yep.
He was the other guard. He didn't get drafted. Bring him in. Bring everybody in. Hey, it's a free fall.
You're right. Why not? I don't know if they have a rule that you can have on the sideline.
I don't know what. I don't even think Trajan Langdon know which way he's going.
I think he do. I just think that we're not patient with what it is, and he hasn't come out and said it. And I don't really expect him to come out and say it. Most general managers don't say what they're going to do. There's always smoke and mirrors as around what's going to happen. But he did say he was going to bring in players and draft capital. He's done that so far. So he's looking long term with that. So I guess that he is correct in saying that he doesn't have a timetable in terms of when they're going to get to the playoffs. I don't want to hear that as a consumer, because why would I want to spend money on a product that really has no general direction in terms of winning right now? It's long term, but quote unquote, what is long term? So that would be my thoughts. Recently, Mr. James Borrego took himself out of consideration for the Pistons job. You still got Sam Cassell out there, who was rumored to go join the Lakers with JJ Redick's staff. But we're gonna see. It's some people out there. You still can get JB Bickerstaff to come on over. Why not bring him in? Why not? Why not? You know, if they paying a guy $65 million to stay at home. Go on. Like you said, you just said it. Bring everybody. Bring everybody. What Chris Tucker say in the movie? You gonna go? Might as well put an ad in the paper if you're gonna go get everybody.
Right. Absolutely. But no. Nah, not JB, man. Nah.
Okay. All right.
You gonna go JB. If you gonna go JB, you might as well pick up the phone and call Perry Watson.
Lord, I almost said something ignorant.
What I say wrong?
I'm not. No, you didn't say anything wrong. Me in my mind is like, I was gonna say something about him having 1 foot at in the grave, but that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying. I'm not saying Perry.
Perry
No, I'm just saying Perry 90 years old. That's all I'm saying.
And but that's even better. You got a seasoned. It's even better.
How you gonna have a coach on the side like eating applesauce?
That's even
I love
better.
Perry Watson. I know
Perry Watson, Steve Fisher. You know what? I would even consider Chauncey at this point.
Yeah, Chauncey. Yeah, Chauncey's a good choice. I would definitely.
Or since you were in the Pelicans organization, like I said last week, bring Willie Green home, man.
Mm-mm.
What you mean?
Not because I don't want him, because he's not a good coach. If I'm Willie Green, I'm not coming back to the city. I'm staying right where I'm at. You don't want them problems.
Go with Zion that might play 40 games.
He is loved there. He is respected. He is firmly entrenched in that organization. Stay where you at. Sometimes the grass is not green on the other side when it comes to him. Stay right where you at, brother. I would take you back to the airport myself. I would meet you at the airport. I would fly in, catch your flight, and put you back on the next one if it was me. No. Stay where you at. Stay where you at, brother. All right, let's see here. The WNBA is getting more and more fly. You see, they're doing the walk-in outfits. Have you seen some of the walk-in outfits they've been doing lately? And how the girls come in before the game and how they literally pace them. When they show up, they pace them 100 yards. All right, go. And they say, here comes so-and-so in her outfit. And they come in, of course, now they getting the sponsorship from the clothing companies and stuff like that. It's really cool to see them on the walk-ins on the national games. Even just on ESPN, they show them before the game when they had a walk-in fits. So I'm gonna do my best to find something to send them to you because they look sharp. They looking sharp.
It don't look as bad as what's his name doing.
What's his name?
Did you see when Stephen A. Smith walked in? Oh my God! I was like,
with the Pepto-Bismol in the guards.
Yeah,
the Pepto-Bismol in the guards. The suit wasn't that bad, but you didn't need no. What you need the guard for? What you need the guards for?
Because look, there's a such thing as confidence and arrogance. This guy's over here. He ain't even over here. He over here. It's like, blood, it is not about you, blood. Go sit down, blood.
It was one of the NBA players said that. He coming in like he playing. He walking up like he about to play. Steven ain't got his game face on. He come in.
You got your game face on to commentate the game, man. Come on. What are we doing, man? For real. What are we doing? Like, stop. Like, what he tell him in the Remember the Titans? You ain't had a ball to fumble this time. Like, go somewhere, Petey. You ain't even had a ball to fumble this time. Go sit on the bench.
Oh, man. That was funny when I saw him walk up. He was sharp, though. Don't get me wrong. I don't know if I could pull off that color pink unless I was like a artist on stage and I'm going to wear something like that for my show. I couldn't just wear that to church on Sunday. I couldn't just wear that to the company outing. I couldn't do that. I couldn't pull that off.
No.
Not that much pink. Maybe a pink tie, maybe a pink tie,
and a pink shirt, right? But the rest of that, yeah.
And a pocket square. I could do that. But the whole pink suit, nah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I give him kudos. Nah. What's happening, Mr. Kenneth? How you doing, Mr. Automobile Observer? Thank you. Stephen A. Smith, I guess he said he cool on him. Join us from the YouTube channel. Thank you, sir. All right, let's see what else going on with the ladies. We got the Lynx. They beat the Liberty to win the Commissioner's Cup title. That's their in-season tournament. They've been doing that since 2021. I had to research that. I'm like, Commissioner's Cup. I wonder if that's like the in-season tournament. What is exactly like that? And they did 5 games in the month of June. They whittled the teams down. And now the Lynx, the Minnesota Lynx beat the New York Liberty to win the championship, the Commissioner's Cup. Angel Reese is still her double streak. She's at 9 in a row. She needs one more to tie the record and one more than that to break it. Trying to get the update on the All-Star voting, but they didn't quite. The same stats from last week is what they had up this week. The Wings on Tuesday finally snapped their 11-game losing streak by beating the Lynx 94-88. So thank God for that. You know, that's my team. You know, they followed me. That's what they did. They followed me, and I was a big fan of them from Detroit to Oklahoma City to Dallas. I used to like going out to the Palace and watching those games, the Detroit Shot games. That was always fun. They gave away a lot more stuff at the girls' games than they do the boys' games. Some things were exciting. All right, let's see here. Where we at now? Oh, almost forgot. Don't as always. Before we get to there, the standings. I'm sorry. Liberty are 15-3. The Sun are 14-4. Lynx 13-4. Storm 11-6. Aces 9-6. Mercury 8-8. Dream 7-9. Sky 6-10. Fever 7-12. The Wings are 4-13. Sparks 4-14. And the Mystics are 4-14. I forget who the Sparks lost to last night. I didn't get a chance to update that one. But don't forget to click like, click share. Hopefully I can get the book in the camera this time. Get the book. You get it right on Amazon. Let's see. Is it there? Almost. There it is. Graphics Journey every day. Read by Mr. Marcus Holmes, that young man right there. The Wiz and Oz. Man of the Hour, Too Sweet to Be Sour. That's and uncle brother to Mr. Felix. And I'm gonna tell you, if you want a reality show, we need to put a camera around them too. From the time they walk in the room together to the time they leave. You want to make some money, Felix? That's what y'all should do right there.
Oh man, I can't be in the same room with that man longer than 2 minutes.
You are proving my point.
And that man me and that man like Fred and Lamont, man.
Proving my point.
Yeah,
it'll be must-see TV.
No. You know what? If y'all was to do that, the whole show, I'd be like this.
No, you couldn't help yourself. You forget those cameras was there after about the 3rd minute, and after your niece came in and poked the bear a little bit, and it'll be on. We wouldn't even want to take a commercial break. We would sit, the whole thing would just go. How you doing, Ms. Carmen Evans? Thank you for joining us this morning. Part of the Facebook family and the Love and Stuff community. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you for everybody who has joined our community on Facebook. Go to Facebook and go to Love and Stuff. You can join the Love and Stuff community as well as Sports Talk with Kamau Felix group. Thank you so much for everybody who continues to support us. All right, we're gonna move forward.
That's a thing too, man. Miss Evans, we used to work at the same plant, and I didn't even know she was there. That's crazy. That is unbelievable. We worked at the same Chrysler plant, and I didn't even know she was there until one day they posted a picture. I was like, I know her. I was like, how long you been? She's like, I used to see you all the time. I'm like, well, why you ain't say nothing? That's funny. We both laugh at that story every time. I didn't never know she worked at that shop. I'm like, why you never say? Felix, I used to watch you walk by all the time. You watch me walk by and didn't say nothing? Oh my God. That story right there will always be that bond we got. Cause I was like, how long you been there? She like, I used to see you all the time. Like, and you never said, hey Felix, hey, how you doing? That no, like, oh my God. But nothing but love for Miss Evans. Nothing but love.
Definitely. I also want to say good morning to Greg Brown. He said good morning, gentlemen, and Felix.
You know what? That's why I don't mess with Greg Brown. That's exactly why I don't mess with him, man. That guy, I don't know what's wrong with that guy, man. You have to sit down and have some ice cream or something.
Y'all, I'm serious. Y'all two would get along great. If you actually met in person, y'all would get along great. I can guarantee you.
Man, y'all, like you said, like Superman and the three evil chameleons.
I'm serious. Y'all would get along great because y'all would tease each other and talk sports. It would be a great thing. Should I say this out loud? She said, I spoke to you one day at the plant community on your gym, commenting on your gym shoes. She said, I tried to get his number one day. Watch out now.
Man, you know what? This is loving stuff, so I'm not about to feed into it. I seen loving what was Married with Children? I seen that episode Wednesday with the NBA draft. I'm not about to play with Miss Evans.
I will always say it's not too late. We still got to do the show to get Felix the date. I think we got our first date. We got Carmen and Felix going to get
there you go, man. Send out your prayers to courtesy of Kamau Williams.
I'm taking this one on head on.
Creepy guy.com at the gym.
They're gonna go to Sister Rose in Allen Park and have a date. I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna videotape it, and we're gonna show a couple clips of it on the show. So we got our first one. She said it, you know, they always say the women make the choice. So if she thought enough of you to try and get the phone number. We might have a.
She probably was trying to get the phone number to get a pair of gym shoes. You weren't probably trying to get the phone number to talk to me. That's what you got to read the whole message, man.
I did read the whole message. Well,
I was trying to talk to comment on his gym shoes. So she probably was trying to get my number to say, where you get the gym shoes, I would like to purchase a pair. You got to read the in between, man.
I didn't quite read it like that. I read it more along the lines of I like the shoes and we might need to have some matching pairs. So.
There you go, that J-Lo and Ben Affleck stuff.
No. I'm gonna leave that alone because I like both of them individually. As she's a good artist, he's a good actor. The two of them together. What they call them? What they got a nickname for? What is it? Benifer or something like that. Ben Low or something like that. Whatever they call them. I'm gonna let them have their own. I'm gonna let them have their own thing. That's right, Greg. We're gonna encourage this. So go ahead, Felix. We're gonna get this together.
What was that one line he had in that movie? What was it called? The Town, where he go to the guy. He say, I used to know it by heart. Where he say, I need your help. He tell him, you can't never ask me about tonight. Mm-hmm. Well, we get that.
Yeah, we might not come back.
If a man say, "Who car we taking?" Yeah, that's
right. That's right. We might not make it back. Oh yeah. I like that. My favorite line that he says in the Batman movie when he said, "What's my superpower? I'm rich." That's my superpower.
Oh, that's what he said.
Yeah, he playing Batman. All the rest of them had the powers. All the rest of them had superpowers. I'm rich. That's my superpower. That's my favorite line.
Okay.
All right, let's move forward. Let's see where we at. The ESPYS are coming up. Serena Williams will be the host, and things are different now. Back in the day when Jamie Foxx was the host, he probably would have gotten canceled because he made the joke about trying to get with Serena Williams and having the biggest racket. He brought a big old racket out on stage, and that's the precursor days, long before people were a little bit more sensitive about words and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to seeing Miss Serena on the stage. Also, Tennessee baseball won 6-5. We both correctly predicted that one. The game was kind of over for a while, and Texas A&M they came back. They made a little run at it, but right up to the last out. It was still a game, but for about a good 3 or 4 innings, Tennessee was out ahead like 6-1, 6-2, and they just started slowly chipping away at it. So that was a pretty good game. Congratulations to the Volunteers and Peyton Manning and company. Of course, he was in the stands for that.
Always in the stand.
Oh yeah, when you retire, you got money like that.
Him and his brother, man. Oh, him, Eli, and Cooper. Like, man, oh my God.
Hey, when you between the two of them, y'all worth about $400-500 million. Hey, and you retired. There it is. That's how it goes.
I guess. I guess.
That's how they treat you. Well, actually, that's how he treat them. He'll be there in a heartbeat. Anything for his school. I don't blame him. If I had money like that, we would still be doing the show, but I'd be doing the show from exotic islands and exotic places, and play just like him. I did it once on the cruise ship. I'll be doing it more often. Wow. I'll be like, "Where's Waldo?" I don't know, but we here today, so come on, let's smile and have some fun. How's that tan of yours? Oh, it's great. Right. Miss, we're gonna come back to it a little bit, Miss Evans, talking about Bronny. We're gonna talk about that a little bit more in our open conversation, but we're gonna quickly pivot to the Tigers. The Tigers lost yesterday. They're now 37-45, 4th place, 15 games behind Cleveland. This week in Philadelphia, they had an historic triple play ran against them, a 1-3-5 triple play, when it really should have been just a double play, but the one kid wasn't paying attention on the base path and gonna run home, and they just tagged the play. It looked good. It looked good, but it don't look good when your team is the one not having it to them. You gotta pay attention out there. You gotta pay attention. And so if I'm a manager, and he come back to the dugout after that, I'm looking at him like, what were you doing? You normally don't want to embarrass your team, but that right there, I probably would have tossed my hat up against the wall and, what are you doing, man? Pay attention.
But I mean, look who we talking about, man. The Tigers, right? We're not talking about the Angels. We're not talking about the Yankees. We're talking about the Tigers. I don't even know why this is shocking to you, man. This is the Tigers. They like the bad news Bears, man, ×4, man.
Nah, they're not that bad. That would be the White Sox right now. That's the only series they've won in the last 5 series they played when they beat the White Sox 2 out of 3. The White Sox got the worst record in the league. Tigers don't have the worst record in the league. They're extending their way out of the playoffs scenario. That's for sure. They need to go ahead and pick it up just a little bit.
That's why I said, so just announce now, the last Saturday of June, that I won the bet. They're not – well, see, this is what I like, though. I like that you all in, and I like that you stay in. Because if you notice, somebody been MIA for 2 weeks. That Mr. Harris. They heard nothing from him.
Now, I hear from him almost every day. He inboxed me about the golf tournament, about me coming out there and setting up out there. He been fussing at me about that one, but I hear from him. He inboxes me all the time.
You make sure you tell him that I said it's over. That's the good thing about it. I'm never gonna have to wear a Tiger jersey. That's the good thing. That's the best thing about it.
Okay. Mr. Brown says it's his favorite term. Tigers blow monkey chunks. Any team that's bad, he said they blow monkey chunks.
Agreed.
Uh-oh. What day is this? They agree on something. They agree.
He agreed with me. He agreed with me a couple of shows back for the opening. He agreed with me.
All right, we got the All-Star game this week. We have it's in Texas and Arlington. The Rangers are playing against the Rangers. Are hosting home run derby on Tuesday and the All-Star game on Wednesday. It's either Wednesday, Thursday, or Tuesday, Wednesday. I think it's Tuesday, Wednesday. It's Tuesday, Wednesday, the second and third. I can tell you, having gone to home run derby, that is a great experience. It took the family when they did it at Comerica Park about 20 years ago. So it was electric. It was actually more electric than when I went to the World Series game. That night was a little bit more, in my opinion, a little bit more electric. Maybe probably because it was so cold when I went to the World Series game, so that made it so much different. But having the flyover with the plane and all that stuff, it's pretty cool to see. And the home run derby, it's just a lot of fun. It's just a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to seeing that this week. All right, and here comes. We're gonna talk a little bit more about Mr. Bronny. Miss Evans, because I know Miss Evans asked us what my thoughts are. My thoughts are exactly, I don't really see it as a big deal. Somebody posted the other day for the 55th pick over the last 10 years, none of which have even been made into the NBA. So at that level, what do you have to lose? Is it nepotism? Yes, it's nepotism, but I don't see it as a bad thing. It's been happening for years. You had even though Doc didn't draft the son directly, Doc's son played for him. You got
but Doc's son could play. Nah, you can't do that, man. Nah, you can't do that, man. No, you can't do that.
Would you consider him a better player or a better commentator?
Oh, you can't do that because Austin Rivers went to Duke. He went to SC, right? They actually were good at Duke. He was trash. Nah, man, you can't do that. Come on. No. Well, Isaiah say no. Scottie Pippen, no. You can't do that. No, dude.
I'm not against it. I'll just put it that way. Go ahead and make the money. Go ahead and sell some more tickets. Because it's not gonna be like quite with Zion, but Vegas gonna sell out. It won't be as packed as with Zion, but you're gonna put the butts in the seats. Is the people gonna be on TV want to see Bronny on the Summer League?
You're gonna put the butts in the seats. You just said he ain't gonna make the team. So what are you paying for?
Summer League.
Who goes to Summer League?
Everybody goes to Summer League. I got friends who every year go out there just so they can see the Summer League.
Next week.
No, I'm serious.
All jokes aside, real talk. You'll pay for a flight to go to Vegas to watch him play Summer League. No, you won't. No, you wouldn't. Thank you.
Here's why I wouldn't.
Right, because he trash.
Trash. Here's why I wouldn't. I actually have the ability not to have to pay for it. So that's why I would go and see it.
No, man. He's not. Summer League. What did he average at SC? 4.9. 4.9. What you think he gonna average in Summer League?
2.2.
You just spent 3 hours in a hot state to watch that.
But then I can go hang out on the strip. And then I can go down
or you could be going just to get a glimpse of LeBron. Because LeBron gonna be there, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But no, I wouldn't go. They can knock on this door right now and give me a front class airline ticket, put me up in the Bellagio. I'm not going to see that bum.
What you mean? If they give you all that, you better go.
No, I'm not
Bellagio.
I'm keeping my vacation days for something that's meaningful.
First class, you get that nice meal, you get the nice big seat. Oh yeah. You ain't gotta stay at the game. I would say just walk in the beginning and then get up out of there.
Nah, this shit.
You fulfill your obligation.
I'm getting sick just thinking about it. No.
All right, everybody. All right. Of course, at this point, we are coming down the stretch. We're going to take a quick pause for the cause as we jump into Stoopid Sports News. sometimes I like to do. Let's play a quick game of Who Am I? I can't stand the fact that y'all keep asking me questions about me going and staying and leaving and going. I'm here. This is ridiculous. I didn't leave my family. Leave my family at home to be trying to go to different places and all over the place. That's not exactly what he said, but that was a good synopsis of who? Mr. How do you say this young man's name? Mr. Jim Schlossnagle, former coach of Texas A&M, who just took the job at the University of Texas after losing in Game 3 to Tennessee. He was all angry. I was like, and the Oscar goes to Mr. Jim Schlossnagle.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool. That was a good speech, though. He stormed off and everything. He stormed off. That was pretty funny. Did you get a chance to see that? I think I sent it to you.
Yeah, you know what though? I guess he was like, well, Texas A&M, maybe this one and done, because maybe you see Texas may have better athletes, right? But all you did was move up the street, technically, because Texas A&M is in ain't that in Lubbock? Ain't that Lubbock, Texas?
Well, it's a little ways away. UT and Texas A&M, they kind of on the opposite sides of the state, but it's not that far apart.
But that's what I'm saying. You just moved up the street. But maybe he did that because maybe he like, well, Texas A&M, one shining moment. We had this one magical season. We're not about to reduplicate that. Let me go down here to Austin, and hey, there it is.
I don't know because they've updated their players there, Texas A&M. I met a kid at my barbershop who they recruited. They put money in that program in A&M. They put money into it. So he was telling us how the people this was last year this time when he was about to go back and go down there for the year, and he was telling us how they brought in some top recruits, how they was spending the NIL money, how he had got in the car. All that stuff was legal now. And and I saw him in the dugout. He wasn't in the game, but Texas A&M, they looking to make a run. So, but so is everybody else. We talking about pride in the South. So if A&M doing something, Texas got to do it better.
Good.
So this is what the third coach that Texas then took from A&M.
Man.
That's about what it is now. About the third coach. So they took the basketball coach. He at Texas now, and now they got Schlossnagle. But to me, it was almost like when the Mexicans threat you, it was like you gonna do it. No, I ain't. Well, you either take the silver or you take the lead. Which one you want, silver or lead? To me, that's what it felt like while he left. They'll tell you either gonna go or you're gonna go. That's what it felt like to me. That's what it felt like to me. Silver or lead. That's what it felt like to me.
You either gonna go or you gonna go.
You either gonna go or you gonna go. You gonna take this 10 kilos across this border, or you gonna take this 10 kilos across this border. That's what it felt like to me, honestly. That's what it felt like to me. The backstory is he was at TCU with the athletic director who is at Texas now, and he told him it was okay to move on. And the A&M athletic director said, "You have my blessing." So, I wasn't mad at it. I just thought it was funny how it all played out. How he was mad, and just like Greg say, he was gone 10 minutes after the press conference. 10 minutes after that, he was out of there. So, of course, we talk about coaches being hired to be fired. If coaches be hired to be fired, why can't he move around? Why can't they move around? So if you're gonna take the heat, if you lose, go ahead and make your money where you can. I'm not against it. But of course you can't. Of course you can't sit there right after losing to the national championship and say, "Hey, I love you guys, but I'm out of here. See you later." You can't do that. Just like the Washington coach, 2 days later after he lose to Michigan in the championship game, he's at Alabama. He was crying in the locker room with his kids telling me he was leaving. He really didn't want to go, but he had to go. That's what happens. That's just life. That's just how it goes. So I'm not mad at them. I just think we can make fun of the circumstances, but that's how it goes. That's how it is. All right, young man, we come down the stretch. About time for us to get out of here. I want to give kudos to the Florida Panthers for winning the Stanley Cup championship. We both said that Oilers was going to win it. I didn't realize the Panthers were at home. That probably would have swayed my thought a little bit differently. As soon as I saw that the game was in Florida, I said, well, it's going to the Panthers. Game 7 at home is really hard to go into the building and beat a team like that. They were not. It was a clean game. Every time we try to catch the game, it wasn't like any. You normally can be like, well, they cheated them out of it. No, Florida played their butt off. Their defense was sterling. When they went on the power play, they shut them down. So, kudos to the Panthers. I don't know if this is their first championship, but kudos to the Panthers. Greg said the Oilers look gas. I would have to agree with that. They did look pretty tired. They looked tired. They didn't seem like their skate. They were on their top game. But it was a great game nonetheless. That was Championship Monday. We had the baseball game started a little earlier, and then right after that, an hour later, we had to. Right after that, you had the hockey game. And one more thing, kudos to me for shooting my shot. So, Mr. Felix, I think we gotta arrange something. We gotta see when your next off day is, so we can sign this up for you. All right, we're gonna get out of here. Don't forget to Tuesday night. They've been going a little bit later. I think I want to say 9:30 or 9 to 9:30 that Marcus has been starting with the original flagship show. Love and Stuff. Tuesdays, I think, has been going a little bit later. And on Wednesdays, the good Reverend Dr. Valencia Edna, Dr. V, she's been doing her show on YouTube in the afternoon. And we still got to coax Brother Darren Williams back so he can do Love and Scripture, Love and Music, Love and History. Send that young man an inbox. Let him know that we want him to come on back. All right, we'll be back. Our next show is on July 6th. July 6th, we will have had, let's see what happened. We'll have the Miss ESPYS. So be safe, everybody. Be good to yourself. Be good to somebody else. Thank you again, Felix, for another great show. And this young lady, we're going to take care of. We're going to get y'all together. Greg said he's going to get the napkins. Y'all have a good one. See you next week.